Hey guys, eman here, and bougie gare boom boom boom, moving boom boom boom, boo boo. Alright guys, I'm only going to be here for 1 month, but after that I am done. Wait, you guys like me? I guess I could snuggle on in with the big three. Fortnite has become a wild west of game modes that I already explained within the last video talking about Fortnite game mode. Yep, gamers, welcome back to the series where I personally will talk about every single Fortnite mode that I am currently able to play and capture footage for. I really need to think of a name for this series because I cannot be saying that word salad every single time. Last time we talked about my favorite Fortnite game mode, Reload, but this time we'll be talking about a mode that is considered more bite-sized than others. A game mode that I honestly see as having its head way above the clouds and expected to do way more than what it originally set out to do. That's right, in this video, we'll be talking about the game mode that's made for mobile called Fortnite Blitz Royale.
Man, I could use a coffee right now. I could go for a coffee. Need a coffee right now. Just a little pick me up. I'm so tired. A little coffee might help.
During Fortnite Chapter 6 Season 3 Super, Fortnite was actually doing pretty well, not gonna lie. We had OG Season 4 happening. The season itself was really solid. The Nintendo Switch 2 version of the game released on the console. And overall, a lot of modes that isn't rocket racing was getting support. Man, to go back to a time when Epic actually cared about ballistics. Not even just that, but this time we also had the return of 2 LTMs, being Fortnite The Getaway for Fortnite Lawless and 50v50 for Fortnite OG Season 3, which, by the way, that was some of the most fun I ever had in this game. I'm being so serious. So it wasn't all too surprising when we got a brand new LTM announcement about Blitz Royale, a 32-player battle royale mode that was mainly created for mobile players but can be enjoyed by everyone. Blitz Royale's main gimmick is basically being a bite-sized battle royale that makes you feel overpowered to hell and back, giving you booms, medallions, mythics, exotics, and so much more. These matches last basically 5 minutes and are designed for mobile players in mind, so you can get your quick victory royale in this pick up and play mode. This mode only launched with solos and squads, with duos coming the same day. When I first heard about this mode, I was honestly kinda skeptical of it because of the concept of getting brand new modes left and right made me think that Epic Games are kinda spreading the game mode pool a little bit thin. Like, genuinely thinking about it, in Chapter 6 we just got Fortnite OG and Ballistic, game modes that looked like they were going to be a part of the true main focus of Epic Games' attention that will never be abandoned or lose potential. But like I said at the start of the video, this mode is just an LTM at the end of the day, and it's supposed to only last 5 weeks, and I don't think Epic Games wants to make another permanent mode for a while. What do you mean we're halfway through 2026 and the game mode's still here? Fortnite Blitz Royale did something that Epic Games did not consider at the time, and that was be a good and addicting game mode for players who wants to pick up and play Fortnite, thus making Blitz pass its preset expiration date for July 15th to stay around as a permanent game mode option for Fortnite Battle Royale. You know, it's kind of inspiring. I also wish I could just say, yeah, I'm just that cool to the point where you just can't kill me. Honestly, I'm not that imposed to this happening because since this happened, Blitz also became the de facto mode that is installed when you play Fortnite on mobile devices. But sadly, this game mode decided to do a DJ Khaled and suffer from success. So, the idea of Blitz before it turned into a permanent mode was to make every week feel different. For the first week, it was just the generic launch week. The second week was bringing back the Avatar collab. The third week was bringing back boss weapons. And the final week was bringing back the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles collab. But the mode was so beloved. It stayed permanently, and they needed to continue to supply it with more updates every single week. Some of the more memorable weeks that come off at the top of my head easily is the Walking Dead update, the Bleach update, the Stranger Things update, the Marvel update, the week where Mega City just kind of decided to show up. Somehow Mega City returned. The K-pop Demon Hunters week, that one week when the entire map just kind of changed it to chapter 4, and the most memorable out of all of them, week 8, Blitz Boss Ninja. This week was when the mode reached its peak. All of the weeks after it could not even compare to this one. Basically, the main gimmick of this mode for this entire week was that Ninja was the one to take control of the loot pool. There was also some community days that were also controlled by it. There was new mythics like the Get Good shotgun or the Ninja Trash launcher. This week was so fun, and it showed us the true potential of Blitz Royale. Imagine if all of these content creators like CypherPK or Nick Your Band from My Customs A30 also had control of the loot pools and got their own weapons. It would be so sick. But the outcome that did happen was a nice compromise as well. When I was saying all of the memorable weeks, which one was the most common characteristic that I was talking about through most of the mentions? You know, we haven't done one of these quiz things in a bit. Yeah, actually, what was the most common characteristic? Think about it. Yeah, they were mostly collabs. When we started to get collabs within this mode, I saw a new fate within Blitz, with it being the game mode that has all of the collabs stuffed inside of it, like the turkey that you ate during last Thanksgiving. It honestly is a very good thing to happen. Think about the possibilities of this. Fortnite Battle Royale being the main mode with the mainstay collabs for the season. OG being a nostalgic experience of the first 10 seasons, keeping the game down to the basic core mechanics that make Fortnite Fortnite. Reload being a nuts to butts, action-packed Fortnite original mode, exploring loot pools and ideas from previous chapters that isn't the current one. And Blitz being a collab-focused mode, making you insanely overpowered without worrying about balance. Every single Battle Royale mode would fit for every Battle Royale player, and I think that would be so sick. But Epic Games just quietly stopped doing things for this mode. The last time I personally remember Epic Games doing something new for this mode was making that mini version of Surf City and doing the Bleach update, but after that, it was dead silent. There's no map rotations anymore, the mode's just kinda in this stagnant place, and the magic that was once there is just now gone. That's why I personally said that Blitz Royale just simply suffered from success. The mode that was originally going to be an LTM just kind of stayed, maybe overstayed its welcome, and just slowly died. It makes me wish that the original idea of Blitz being an LTM would have been nice as something that could just come back every now and then. It would have been amazing, to be honest. That's why I like Fall Guys Crown Jam. It never got old to me because it only stayed for 2 weeks as an LTM, and I am super excited for the day that that might come back. But at the end of the day, we are in the timeline where Blitz Royale is here to stay, and that's why, in order to end off this video, I would like to give you guys my beautiful idea of a perfect Blitz Royale update. So here we go! Either make it an LTM or go full blown with collabs. Make this the collab mode where balance isn't the issue. Mix up collab islands. Have collab islands always in rotation. Make this game mode your showcase of Fortnite being the collab game everyone sees it as. It would be a way for collab weapons and mythics to live on within Fortnite as a playable gameplay mechanic and not stuck in UEFN collab island template hell. Think about it, a Blitz week where every single anime mythic came back and you were able to use all of them with medallions. That would be so sick. Speaking of medallions, make sure they stay in the game. Never remove them as the starting item. This 5-minute game mode does not need balance at all. Go insane with it. And finally, the most important thing. Make a map with Slurpee in it.